We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Number 76 makes his big league debut right after this. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big-time arm. 95 to 97 mile-an-hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Stepping up now, Andrew Velasquez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Trey Mancini. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. O's nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Asher Wojciechowski, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So digging in now, Brian O'Grady. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, no left fielder, Royer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
That's Bolton.
And he fouls this one off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Well, that's off the plate.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Batting third, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 8 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lau is off at first with 2 away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Nunez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 2-1 count to Nunez. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
DJ Stewart will be next. 3-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's it. The designated hitter.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, Good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
At the plate, DJ Stewart to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Santander is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box now, Adley Rutschman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home. To short, hit hard. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
In there, 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one into right. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. Here's the 3-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
One out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0. Nope, at the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Mancini moving back. Still going back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate. And that one wasn't coming back.
Standing in, Mike Zunino. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he takes strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike three. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Pat Valaika. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. High chopper to third. Scooped up. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're down 2-1.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, Brandon Lau. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Called a strike there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Hunter Renfroe would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Renfroe drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: home or strikeout or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit to first, right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter. Third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
The third baseman, Joey.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And the count will be full.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting,
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Change up low, 2-0. Two and 1. And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone. The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now in the box, Yandy Diaz. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 24.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Wade LeBlanc, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 23, Wade LeBlanc.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So coming to the plate, Brian O'Grady. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. LeBlanc, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, number 8.
So striding forward now, Brandon Lau. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
That evens it up, 1-1. Valaika is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Little chopper back to the mound. Adames brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oh, and 2, here it is. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Nunez has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Yandy Diaz will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The set and the 1-0.
1-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2 started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He's set, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
1-0 pitch. Is a low changeup that's laid off.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
From the stretch.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
1-0.
The 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Andrew Kittredge has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. In now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a cold strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Into the box now, Pat Valaika, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off, 1-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in now, Andrew Velasquez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
One and 0. Here it is.
2 balls. No.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Orioles are on top, 3-2. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66. Tanner Scott.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Now here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Left side, but well foul. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he misses 2-1. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Drilled down the line. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This is line to left. O'Grady is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if...
And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The O's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Wade LeBlanc earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Michael Givens earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight.